ask you to do by donating, by sitting at home when necessary. Make sure you are not those who invite wrath against yourself. Those of you who will call on phone and remind them. Okay, and call message and send them. Sit at home. Don't validate. I was just reading something before I came in. Soludo, and I'm trying to reply him. I want to reply Soludo. I know whether you see it or not see it too. He said Christians are killing Christians in Biafra land, in Anambra on Igbo land. How I put it. Then I'll reply him, yes, you are right, Soludo. You are right. The puppet governor, the image maker of the caliphate, you and your counterparts are installed by the caliphate to do their biddings by creating different terrorist groups who are same co-repentant Boko Haram terrorists. And using those born in Igbo lands, make them as their commanders to confuse the public. You are the one, those people that are killing Christians, you are the one. You are one of the people killing Christians, killing traditionalists, killing Jewish worshippers. You are the one killing the Christians in Igbo land, in Anambra. That is what I'm trying to reply him. So though you are the one, now you can hear me here. If you watch, on those who are watching here, take it to Soludo. He is the useless professor. If professor are the lack of Soludo, that means, in fact, I will say that we will not have any professor in different land. If such professors are like Soludo, we are going to move the motion that no one will be professor in different land until we see what the person achieved, what he invented, the kind of thing he did before he becomes a professor. Professor coward, weak man, image maker of the killers of the people claim to be his people. When he speaks, it's like disgust, his voice, everything, like utterance, like I want to throw up. You are the Christians because you once came and said that the Anambra is the Christian state, of which you are a Christian. Okay? Yes, you are a Christian. That statement you make that day, people will see it as we will know that the assessment that's not supposed to be made by a leader because you are trying to divide the people. When you know that the traditionalists there, the Christians there, the Jewish there, you have to speak like a leader. You spoke that a very, very idiotic, senseless, unprofessional, or uneducated utterance from a professor like you, professor without sense. You are the Christians that killing Christians, you and your counterparts that are installed by the Islamic Caliphate to do their business, to enable Islamization and Islamization. That is what you're doing by creating different terrorist groups with AVG, Udogachi, Agune Chemba, Ebubago, Akodo, and use those born in our land to make their commanders to confuse the public. You know how many people have used them to kill, and you will pay. Your children will pay. This is my reply to Soludo. Thank you so much, my people. I did, Mike.
Thank you, Mary. You can go on. Hello,
Okay.
Mary.
Yes, Mommy Betty. Good
You're
evening,
welcome.
everyone.
Thank you.
Good evening. Thank you very, very much. I'm so sorry for these few days because when you're busy, you want to speak, but network and the time. So I'm so sorry for those few days. Now, good evening, everyone. Good evening, tutors. Uyeyama abasene Korean side. Good evening. Niga se bintang libo basene Korean, because aineka komdo aneke neme sa niga na bintang dito yung abedi yung now. Yang yung boy do si tangeti ko. Because to tong po nga dong po sing kaya je mo kasi ko. Si tong mambo. Mo si tong. Usen kiri kay tangi ko.
Kaiso kanya samtang fen.
Usen kiri tangi ko mo ko kuya re sa. Ye tangi ko nyokot. So ka. Good evening, Ekomdo Frefrewo, Ekomdo, the beautiful Biafran women, because we are so beautiful, not be only beautiful, beautiful with heart. A precious land, people the good nature, what they call, organic. So niteka, abaseni kiri mofo. God bless everyone. I don't know how to call names. You guys know that. Some of the name I can good pronounce it. Some of them I cannot. So I have to say the lover of freedom. May God Almighty bless us, because this is what we need. You like it or not, because you've been waiting for this. There is soft time and there is tough time. And you must accept it if you like freedom. After all, our leader, Masi Okukalu, where is living, where is staying, where is breathing, is not a air. Where and Idogo breathe, where woman being can breathe. But he decided to do that. Is it not, or you yourself, you go say, no, now one person, no, but they accept to do all the rest. I stop it here. So, good evening, our leaders. Good evening, the hero of Biafra, past and present. Yes, because that makes us strong. We love all of you guys. So, Niteka, we are in the topic of free yourself, I free myself. Free your generation, and you free yourself too. Is there, if you call yourself Bible, or if you call yourself a Christian, if you call yourself a follower of Christ, if you call yourself a follower of the Almighty God who created everything, you know the truth. And the lies they are pumping out, imagine yourself. Imagine everyone so-called that name called Nigeria, crying for help, crying for, oh, come and help me, oh, they are killing me, oh, this, that, oh. When the help come in, all of them, some of them turn blindness because of the slavery of known someone. Sometimes it's hot, but, it happens because it's life. Sorry, my people, oh. I have to say this because you people know me, me are not there for sentiment. If you like, be whosoever, if you like, be person where born me come this way, in short, they even know me self. You understand? Let's go to the topic. BRGIE. The tree is powerful. BRGIE, I think tree is powerful in lobby.
Mary, please, 1 minute, please. There is an announcement here. Sorry.
Okay.
Eza in state, you have meeting now. He said it has started. Anybody from Eza, please go and join the meeting right now. Yeah, Mary, we are talking about the power in lobbying and diplomatic engagement. And then the
Yes.
other one is sit at home.
Yeah.
So the power of lobbying and
The power.
diplomatic engagement. So more time
Different.
the second part. Okay,
Okay.
thank you,
I
thank you.
mean,
Go ahead.
yes, I won't talk this. Even the two, all the words self, just nearly the same thing, just few things out of there. The powerful of lobby, because you need the coordination, the where you need the what we call, we have to fund the coordination, people will lobby for us. You understand? So Niteka, the powerful of lobby is by you funding your coordination, because those people are going somewhere to talk your matter, what you did not have before. You shout for many, many years, my people. So the lobby is the key, because they have to run from here to here. Like, when you have a beautiful and sensitive energy, or let me just put it, if I call animal now, they go feel say yes, but it's nature. If you have a sensitive energy, we know that this is where I supposed to go, and you will smell it. You can't go to yourself. You need someone. Not be God only who come for heaven to help you. You pass through someone. But the most painful thing that your pastor will not tell you this, and your followers or your believing wherever you are, they will not tell you this. They lie. Because if in your own Christ Yeshua follower, the truth is better you to tell you to know the way you will follow. That is the way the lobby. And we find the truth. And like Nigeria now, they get lobby of lying, like killing you, like, invite someone you don't know to come in and lobby with the criminal, lobby with people, it will blind you, they will call peace. That is destroy, my people. You understand? The diplomatic of this word, diplomatic and engagement, something like that. You understand? And you don't mean, even to me, they said it because Hannah, folks, you have to sit down and calculate, like mathematics, where your leg won't enter, what the result this thing will bring it to you or to everyone. You have to sit down and calculate it. And that will bring results to you. And that is what the BRGIE sit down and think how this movement for many, many years, it did not work. How can we follow it? How can we make it the whole world to know it? That is the diplomatic. For Yemen, this you have to move with it. And who does that? Because even the whole world know about it, but they don't want to say it. They play with your brain. And a lot of Biafra fall into it. You understand? They pretend because they have something. They need so much from you. I'm not talking about politicians. I'm talking about we, Biafrans. We, all of us, 40 states of Biafrans. What you have, where you cannot calculate it as a humanity, as a woman.
Thank you. Dalono. Thank you, everybody.
Can you hear me?
Dalo.
Can you hear me, Mommy Betty?
Yes.
Okay. So, this is what we are talking about. And we come out, Biafra BRGIE government, Biafra government in Elzao. Biafra, the public government in Elzao. Come out to we, BRGIE, to you and me to see the reason how diplomatic this working. With brain, you have to sit at home. Not the outsider to tell you how you have to live your life. You have to calculate it and escape from that thing they plan for you. That is what BRGIE. Diplomatic. How you to plan, how you to reason, to you to sit at home, not to fall into the deep hole where the enemy deep for you. Not only by shouting, it's only you to go to your brain and you to look, who is your enemy? Who is your your loved one, who is your target. It means a lot for you and me when we are fighting freedom, what we call safe defense. And that is what BRGIE lets you know by going in deep as our APM and our leader, the first person, bring your brain, reset me and you, not only you. So when I said, don't misunderstand me, please. Me and you, our leader, reset that miss not to you to know, to you to see far that everything is coming. So my people, what did I mean? Your enemy is in your house. How are you going to differentiate it? Wumi? Uya Mambok, sorry, give me just small few times. Nigeria sue government, Nigerian sue government, and you like it or not, Mary will still call Britain in. And our so lovely fathers as Trump, they have to go there because it's there is their empire, is their business. They know they have to accept it because agreement is agreement. But I know the worldwide as Trump can stop the mess when you open the secret. Yes. Because Nigerian government is the terrorist. Nigerian government is the one killing their own Nigerians and transfer to Biafra land. And they said it, we have to be as jihad, a Muslim. The worldwide power know. They see, they know that is their own end of their life. But he will destroy you, my people, them. He will destroy them. Donald Trump, the leader of the whole world, the speaker of the goodwills, you have to know that Nigeria, Britain, the terrorists as the killer of the whole world, if they said they are not in the cloth of the Christian killing, so that Wumi and who called the man Sultan of Sokoto, Sultan Sokoto and Kumi, they had the jihad of finding safe heaven in Biafra land, not even Nigeria. In the north, they took over everywhere. Their own people, their children. Ask any of even the Kumi who sit on top want to change the narrative of Christian, of the not only Christian, a living soul have been killing from 1914. 1967, genocide. I'm talking about on my own land, Biafra land, 1967. My own daddy, he meets with genocide after maybe some years before Britain comes. They kill everything. So Donald Trump, please, don't even look what the government, because they are the terrorists, Nigerian sue government. And Britain, you know about it. They are the company of Nigeria. Obasanjo is there. What they call the genocide of his own friend. And all of them, pastors, they don't want to say anything. All the GO, they use the name of God. Donald Trump, you know, is lie. In Biafra land, the Pope of Catholic now is in the Biafra land. We don't hear anything they talk about. All of them now, they are all one. But if you want to save a humanity, you must say Nigerian name have to vanish, have to abolish. Without that, he would not work for Nigerians. We are not Nigeria. The genocide will still continue. In the north, they have gold. In the north, they have oil. In the north, they have all mineral resources. So if you keep that name, the Christian will not save. In Nigeria name, not we are talking about humanity as a Christian. So if you keep that name, whole Nigeria name is a genocide name. We have to say the truth. You, me, you, all of you people have to say the truth, because they don't know what they are playing with. They are playing with very, very dangerous things of that name. So they have to tell them the sense of what that name means. As long as you accept yourself, you pray, you call God, say, may Nigerians safe. God Almighty God can never, never answer that name, can never answer your prayer. There is no way. And you cannot. Because Nigeria name is a genocide name. My people, listen to the word, because you cannot save with the Nigerian name. The whole nation, the whole wide world know that Kumi is a terrorist. And he want to change the narrative of Muslim. And Muslim, you're all too, you're a liar. You lie to yourself because you want to be control. And you're killing others. If you're the true one, any true Muslim, why can't they come out and reject Kumi? Said, no, this cannot happen. That Nigeria, Kumi is not Nigeria. As long you answer Kumi stand as a terrorist, said Nigeria, and you accept it, you continue to die. There is no mercy for you. Yes. And the international will have to understand that Biafra is not Nigeria. We are different nations, and we are Christian, and we are Christian, we are jurists, we are traditional. A tradition, what did I mean? Is a nature, God Almighty, who created heaven and earth. And we believe in nature. And we believe they can destroy and they can repair it back. Yes, and when you are with the truth, there is no mercy for it. Because when it comes, you can't stop it. So, Donald Trump, please, my father, we are not joking. Biafra land is not joking. The spirit and the living, we don't hurry. But those one, he will stand in the way. Believe me, you will pay because of the name of Nigeria. Yes, you will pay for it. You will not tell yourself that you don't know what Nigeria means. You will not shout, say, come and help me, come and help me, come and do this. When the help comes, you reject it. And you stand with terrorists, and you stand with killers, and you stand set in Nigeria. When poor people are dying, even road where God give it to you, they cannot even walk. And you're lying to yourself. You people are lying to yourself. Where are your pastor? Because of the name of Christian, go to all the churches. All of them run, hide inside the hole. And you will come out tomorrow and call God's name. May God Almighty God, may the nature, may the Mother Earth leave you people, make una pay for una mess. And it will continue to happen till Biafra safe. You don't go hurry. Nitoka Biafra, you don't go hurry. We are no hurry. The time of hurry is expire. Let the rich man cry so that they will feel how pain it is. When Nigeria know the time is very, very close to them, they will reject that name. Because you will not tell me, a pastor will say, I'm from Kaduna, Nigeria do this, they are killing my people. And you know what it means. And you will still tell yourself, we pray for God Almighty, make the Nigeria they won. Are you mad? Which prayer is that? When are they mocking yourself? You guys are mocking yourself in international world. But the people know where they are going to. Because they know Nigeria don't buy all of you people brain finish. A whole Kumi with terrorists and the whole world. No one can come out and stop it.
Round up.
Can stop it. Enough is enough.
Azonko.
So you have my phone. Do you know what you have to do? Fund your life, because nobody will fund it for you. International World Donald Trump said it. Do you know that it costs money? Because you will see here, we are protecting yourself just only 10 cents. You are crying. And when the international world coming, you think it's conchop? It no be conchop. Because all of them want to die in Nigeria and they will die for it. If you don't want to die, you better stand with the truth and call Donald Trump. And then, Kumi, international world, Donald Trump, I want to remember you what the Kumi terrorist said. The jihad of Muslim, the Boko Haram, even accused Boko Haram joined on top. Even accused the rest one them join on top. He said they are the foreigner. Donald Trump, you listen or go to Kumi terrorists, the leader of the Nigerian Sioux government. They are the terrorists. They are the killer. The Kumi stand in television in the wide world Nigerian Sioux media. Don't let them escape from you. He said that the America funding the terrorists in Nigeria. So you people now are turning say, okay, we are funding, we need to clear all of them out. Why Kumi is crying that they are coming? Donald Trump, listen, America, the Kumi, the terrorist empire of Nigeria from Britain, their puppet said that the foreigner is funding Nigeria criminal, terrorist Boko Haram, and bandits, and the Fulani jihad. That is what Kumi said in China, in China television, or go to everywhere, you will see it. It's there. Than the foreigner, them, they are funding them. Why are they going to say they want to kill them? So if someone fund terrorists, say, okay, now enough is enough. I want to clear you off. In my way, why the terrorist leader will be crying? This question is for all of you people. America, we are saying this to you to answer, because Biafran blood, we can never go back anymore. Terrorists will continue to die. Yes, because after they cannot win Biafra, they will come to the whole world. They will come to Britain. They will come to, they are still there, they are there. I don't want to mistake my mouth. I don't want to go there. You people know what you're passing through. But safe heaven is not for terrorists of jihad. He will be hellfire. For me, you said Nigeria, it will be hellfire. And it will be hellfire for you in Biafra land. Believe me, you like it or not. You said Nigeria, it will be a fire for anyone. But we want to tell you that Biafra land is not safe heaven to terrorists of Kumi, of one world power, or any jihad. It will be a fire for you and you're the rest of the world who come to it. And Donald Trump, please. They said in America, now waiting Kumi terrorists of the North, where Arab nation send him to Nigeria back as a banana republic. So they get that terrorist in desert. And this man, as a terrorist of the whole world, know is Boko Haram, is ISIS, is all the criminal in this world. They send children to go and bomb their land. You have to understand this. And he accused America that they are the one funding the Boko Haram. They are the one funding Fulani in my land, Biafra land, to come and kill us. So please, my people, the leader of the world, come out and answer this question. Oh, yes. If you want to answer the question, means that you have to clear all the Nigerian, abolish their name, abolish the terrorists of Nigeria. Make sure say all the nation in Nigeria go back to their own normal believing. That is where you can save your own name. If that means that you are include what they accuse you for. What you have to understand. Because Kumi he said it in the media that the America, they are the one funding the terrorists. They give them fighter jet, they give them the bomber jet, they give them everything to bomb the rest of the people, not the terrorists. So America, you are coming to destroy those people killing the humanity. And the terrorists are accuse you. What are you going to do? Are you going to say, yes, I'm the one? Or are you to show this smearing rat of terrorists when if you wash his own belly, his own bottom finish? Then he will accuse you. The cup is in your hand. We are waiting. Yes, that is what I come here to ask the whole world. They should come and answer what Kumi in the desert, in the north, saying that they are not the one, that the foreigners are killing Africa. Foreigners is killing Biafrans. So we need Donald Trump to show them that, okay, we want to stop what we started. Thank you very much, my people. Fund your life, fund your nation. Sit at home. The key, sit at home. I will not talk much. Sit at home. The key of your life is sit at home. 3 days. 3 days. 3 days. 6, 7, 8. The key, sit at home. Show the whole world you are the owner of yourself. You are the owner of your land. Your forefathers said when you come, you will finish it and you will end it. Show the rest of the world. You see and you have brain. You are not a sucking blood. It's 2 things. Light or darkness. Good or bad. Choose the side you want to. But we choose Biafrans. And that is the light. And we fight darkness. There is no mercy for evil. Thank you. I mute my mic.
Okay, Ekaiban, thank you. You have handled that session, so I will not talk again on that session. Yeah. What can I do? So we have to go to the next session. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, I wanted us to also look at but time. This is almost 11 p.m. I don't want to transfer it till tomorrow because I'm not sure of time. But let's see if I can handle it in the next few minutes. Because I wanted us to look at this geopolitical chess game that China and the EU are playing, and the unity agenda, the forceful unity agenda that they want. So that is the next session now, because what we have realized is that within 48 hours of Trump designation, we saw China and the European Union, they issued a statement supporting Nigeria. Even UK, even BBC, they are now saying, where did Trump get the fact from, the data from? So they are not supporting Nigerian Christians. They are not condemning the genocide. Rather, they are supporting Nigeria to kill Christians. Now, if you may ask, what do China and European Union have to gain by defending a government that allowed thousands of Christians to be slaughtered annually? The answer is very easy. They know what they want. So the answer reveals the ugly truth about international politics, that human rights takes a backseat to international interest. That is what is happening. So I want to start with China, and I'll see how many minutes it will take before I shut down the space. Yeah, it's getting late here. Because we saw what their statements revealed. We saw on November 7th, November 2nd, 2025, We saw the Chinese foreign ministry spokesperson, Mao. I just want to read what she said. She said, China firmly supports the Nigerian government in leading its people on a development path. And I said, thunder fire her for this development path. He said, development path that fits Nigeria's national realities. You see, so the part that fits Nigeria national realities is the killing. Look at what a woman can come out and say. They are enjoying the killing because they are the ones buying the body parts of Christians and Biafrans that are killed. There was a time we heard how there was a trailer load of women in men workshop. Who bought them? These same Chinese. So look at what she said. On a development path that fits, but it doesn't fit their own cities, you know. It doesn't fit. The killing does not fit Chinese people. It only fits Nigerian Christians, fit Nigerians' national realities, and opposes any country interference in other countries' international affairs under the pretext of religion and human rights. Did you hear what she said? Under the pretext of religion and human rights. So according to China, America concern about 7,000 dead Christians is just a pretext. That's what it means to them. It's just an excuse. So the real issue according to China now is not genocide, it's American interference. That's what this woman is talking about. So this should sound very familiar because it is this exact language that China is using to defend the treatment of this community in them, in a Muslim in Xinjiang. They call it Uyghur Muslims. That's the same language they use on them. Xinjiang community. They have Muslims there. And where more than 1 million Muslims are in that contraption camp that they have created for them. And that is the reason why Congress really more immediately responded to China's statement. And he called China a communist autocracy, and noted that China recently arrested 30 Christian pastors for their faith and throws ethnic minorities in the concentration camp that is happening there. So let me be clear about who is defending.
Adiaga, Mboku Yereset. Ask for China. The
Wait,
only
Biko,
prisoners,
fine.
only
Wait,
prisoners,
Kusio,
Mboku Yereset. Only
Yankal.
prisoners, Yanayem, only prisoners Abaga, the China prison.
Madam
Is only
Betty, collect
Nigeria.
any Gemma from her, Biko. Madam Betty, collect.
No,
What?
Ejema, no, we will not. We will not. We will not penalize her.
You mean okay, if 1 million support will leave.
Abeg, leave take her, abeg.
As you call my name, me myself, you don't say when I be one go break the rule. As you don't call my name, so I dey vex for you. If you until reach my turn to talk, sha, I just first.
No vex, no. No vex, so one day. Okay, so my people, I forgot what I was saying. How about when Mary couldn't
You
stop?
were talking about the British and all these colonies masters, those all these foreign supporters of evil, those ones that
Yeah,
supported
yeah.
them. So we're
So
talking
I
about them.
wanted to ask, but why does China care so much about Nigeria? You see, so what I came to realize is that China has invested billions, billions. When you say money, billions of naira, billions of dollars in Nigeria. And I just came across some of those infrastructures that they have paid or they have loaned Nigeria money for. And the very first one, I said, wow, if they call that one infrastructure loan. And under that, I've come to realize that China has loaned Nigeria more than 5 billion US dollars for infrastructure projects, airport, railway, port, and roads. And this is not just a gift. These are loans with interest, and Nigeria must repay them completely. So if Nigeria becomes unstable, or if Nigeria even break apart, which they will definitely break apart, so those loans now might never be repaid. And we want China that this money that you are borrowing Nigeria, we have not seen the effect of it in Biafra land. You are on your own, because there is nothing that will make us to pay money that we were not part of. China also have oil and gas. Chinese oil company have massive operations in Nigeria oil producing region, and that is our Biafra land. So China import significant amount of Nigerian crude oil. Where is the crude oil from? From our land, and that is why they are fighting tooth and nail. So any instability threatens that supply. Another way China is benefiting from is mining. China has secured mining rights for gold. China have secured iron ore and other minerals across Nigeria, including taking from our land, Enugu. So these long-term contracts are worth hundreds of millions. There is trade partnership. Nigeria is Africa's largest economy and most populous nation. We know that very well. Over 280 million. Now I'm seeing that it is almost 300 million. So it is a critical market for Chinese goods. So Nigeria imports 23 billion US dollars worth of goods from China in 2023 alone. Now, when you look at construction contract, Chinese company dominates Nigerian construction sector, building everything from government building to telecommunications infrastructure. Now, imagine if Nigeria break up, which will definitely break up. All those investments are at risk. All those loans might default. All those contracts would be cancelled, which automatically will be cancelled. So that is why China is defending Nigeria, not out of principles, but out of profit. Now, but it's not just about economics. There is another strategic dimension to China's support for Nigeria, and they call it Africa's gateway. Nigeria is Africa's most populous nation. How many population? 300. Whoever controls influence in Nigeria has enormous leverage across West Africa and the entire continent. And there is what they call counterbalance to US influence. Now, China is in global competition with US. We know that one. For influence, China is really competing with US. Now, every place where China can, diminish US power, they try it. So if China support Nigeria against America, they strengthen their position as an alternative to Western influence. That is what they are doing. And you know that Nigeria is a key component of what they call China's Belt and Road Initiative in Africa. So Chinese infrastructure projects in Nigeria connect to broader network across the continent. So losing Nigeria will damage the entire strategic framework. And Nigeria is an influential voice in the African Union and United Nations. So China needs African support for its position in Taiwan, on human rights criticism and international dispute. Because remember, China is also designated as CPC. So now they have partner now in Nigeria. Now, here is something that we really miss, that China and Nigerian government, they share an ideology preference for what? Authoritarianism over human rights. Because China operates on a model that says economic development matters more than individual freedom. That is how China operates. And now they have a very serious partner to work with. Show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. So national stability matters more than minority rights for China. And government control matters more than democratic accountability. That is what is playing out here. So this is exactly how Nigerian government operates. And we know it very well, my people. That the Nigerian government, they prioritize national unity over protecting Christians. They will never protect Christians. They will never. So when America says protect Christians or face consequences, it is challenging the entire model. And China cannot allow that challenge to succeed because of it works in Nigeria. It may work elsewhere. You understand what is happening? And then when you see European Union, their own calculated support, because I want to talk about this European Union, because we saw the money they pumped to Nigeria last month, 17 billion euros, and they put on the caption for humanitarian aid. But we know where the money is going and what the money will do, because this one also responds equally. Now, the EU ambassador to Nigeria, Kautia Mikno, said, I'm quoting directly, he said, our position is one of solidarity with Nigeria. We respect Nigeria's sovereignty and constitutional commitment to religious neutrality. This is the European Union that jailed our Prime Minister. And notice the diplomatic language that this one is using. It said solidarity with Nigeria, respect sovereignty, constitutional commitment, and it all sounds reasonable, right? But it's hiding something very, very crucial. EU is not actually defending Nigeria's treatment of Christians. They are defending their own interests in Nigeria. All those interests are substantial. Now look at EU colonial legacy now and modern exploitation, what is happening. You see, because you cannot understand Europe's position without understanding the colonialism. If you go back to 1914, Britain first lead amalgamation that they brought all of us together. Let's just quickly go back there. You see that the North was predominantly Muslim. You understand? While we are Christians and traditionalists, we know it. So these were distinct religions with different cultures and religion and everything different. Now Britain now forced us together. Not for the benefit of the people, we should really understand, but for what? Administrative convenience and economic exploitation. This is where European Union comes in. So it was easier to govern one colony than two. And it was easier to extract resources from one entity than multiple entities. These people have been calculating this thing for years. So at independence in 1960, you could see that Britain now structured Nigeria to ensure this northern dominance that we are seeing today, despite our own region now having more economic productivity, because the North were more cooperative with British interests, while the South was more nationalist and demanding. So this structure has never changed, and Europe, particularly Britain, continues to benefit from it. So today we can see European interest in Nigeria. We could see the interest in oil and gas. We could see Shell. We could see Totafina Elf. You see, and other European companies controlling significant portion of Nigerian oil production. Now, where is the oil coming from? It's coming from our Biafra land. So these companies, my people, have been, operating in Nigeria for decades, extracting billions in profit. The billions is from where? From our Biafra land. And when you look at the trade aspect of it, you will see that this European Union, don't be surprised, even the $17 million or euros they gave to Nigeria is from us. It's from us. Because European Union is one of the Nigeria's largest trading partner. Because Nigerian crude oil flows directly to European refineries from our land. They manufacture goods and then flow to Nigerian market. They develop aid contracts because the European Union provides billions in development of aid, which we saw last month. 17 billion euros was sent to Nigeria. But much of that aid goes right back to European contractors who implement the project. So it is like a circular system that benefits European companies. And they are also in the banking and finance sector as well, because European banks have significant operations in Nigeria. They are the ones facilitating this trade and investment that profit only European institutions. And they also have immigration control as well, because this is where it is huge. And it is often overlooked by people, because Europe needs Nigeria's cooperation to prevent migration to Europe. So if Nigerian collapse now or even break, which they will definitely break, millions now will attempt to migrate to Europe, and they don't want, but meanwhile they are the ones taking our resources, milking us. So the EU will pay almost any price to prevent that from happening. Did you see what is happening? And now if you look at the repatriation industry, because it reveals European hypocrisy. These European countries, through EU, they pay Nigeria millions of euros annually to accept deportees. This thing is very deep. That is why they are fighting tooth and nail. But they have failed. Nigerians who illegally migrate to Europe, they have to deport them, but they don't want. They don't want. Nigeria agrees to take them back in exchange for aid and diplomatic support. That is the business that is happening. So if Nigeria break, and they will break, so this repatriation agreement now will collapse, then what happens to the hundreds and thousands of their citizens in Europe that are illegal? Europe would have to either integrate them or deal with them with an enormous humanitarian crisis. So Europe has a direct financial interest in keeping Nigeria stable. Even if that stability is built on Christian blood, they don't care. They don't care. And they really are afraid of resource control. Because if Nigeria restructure and they will break apart, resource control will change. Because right now, all revenue goes to the federal government in Abuja. That is where it can be negotiated and looted by a small elite who are friendly to this European interest. So, but if the resources control shifts to state or region, as many southern Nigerians demand, we saw it, people are beginning to speak now, then suddenly you see that these European oil companies will have to negotiate with multiple governments, which is what they don't want. You see, because suddenly the terms might be less favorable to them. But they don't have any choice. And that is why our APM said the other day, come, we will negotiate. Instead of you killing us with our own resources, we will negotiate. We have the resources. We are the ones that own it, not Nigeria. It belongs to Biafra. So this terrified this European corporation because they prefer one corrupt federal government they can control over multiple states with local accountability. That is what they don't want. That is what they don't want. So now, while the EU officially support Nigeria, individual members of European Parliament have been raising alarm. It is not all of them. Some of their parliament members have been raising alarm. Yes, because we've seen European Parliament members submitted a question noting that between 2019 and 2023, that nearly 17,000 Christians were killed in Nigeria, with more than 7,000 victims reported in just 7 months of 2025. So you could see that some parliamentarians know the truth. They have the data, they see the genocide, but the official of EU, those that are in position, what are they doing? They are supporting Nigeria. So if you ask why this disconnection among them, because the European parliamentarians answered to voters, while the EU foreign policy is shaped by corporate interest. It's all about interest. It is all about interest. They don't care about anything. And this is the reason why they want Nigeria to be united. Despite having different systems, despite having competing, agreeing on one thing, Nigeria must remain united. That is their target. That is their target. Because of the resources that they are stealing, all our natural gas, all our minerals, even our agriculture, they are there. Anywhere you go, you will see food, you will see Chinese, you will see all these people. They have stolen everything that we have. So that is the reason they don't want. And then you now see Russia coming in. You see? You now see Russia coming in. Because that was why, yes, Obama and Mary took up. I wanted to make reference to Daniel that had to jump to Russia radio to go and lie. Because Russia now is beginning to align with Nigeria. Yes, Russia has been strengthening military cooperation with Nigeria. When we are asking, where did they get the weapons from? It is from Russia. You could see that every of the country giving Nigeria weapons, those are the countries that they are running to go and have interview with. One of them is Russia. Russia has been selling weapons to Nigeria. Russia has been providing training to Nigeria. Because every nation that moves away from Western influence towards Russia strengthens Moscow a global position. That is what is happening. Russia doesn't care about Nigerian Christians. Have you ever seen Russia comment on the genocide that is going on? No. And that is the reason why Nigeria now have joined BRICS. Because they have formed alliance with Russia. Russia's own record on religious freedom is terrible. But Russia sees an opportunity and they are grabbing it. Because if they can help Nigeria resist American pressure, they demonstrate to other nations that there is an alternative to Western-dominated international order. That is where Russia is coming in here. And that is why that Daniel appeared on Russian television. He was sending a very clear message, a very strong one, that Nigeria has alternative to the Western countries. That interview was very deep. He was passing a message that Nigeria can align with Russia and China if Western pressure becomes too strong. That is what is playing out. So this is a dangerous game that they are playing, because Russia and China don't actually care about Nigeria's success. So they care about weakening Western influence. That is their target. Because once they achieve that goal, Nigeria's fate is irrelevant to them. That is what is playing out here. That is what is playing out here. And that is the reason why British BBC have joined them. British Broadcasting Corporation have joined them. Because now, BBC Africa Eye program has been extensively criticizing for how it covers Nigerian terrorism. British have been compromised. Even this BBC. Anybody listening to BBC, I don't even know what to call you. I don't know what to call you. They have double standard. During that IRA terrorism era in the UK, BBC heavily censored Sinn Féin, the political arm of the IRA. Mama Betty will testify to that. BBC deleted their voices and replaced them with actors, believing that publicity is like A for terrorist group. But in Nigeria, what are they doing? BBC gives extensive airtime to terrorists. They platform bandits and Boko Haram without censorship. They advertise them. They interview terror leaders. And they broadcast their demand openly. They give terrorists the publicity. That is what they are doing. That is what BBC is doing. They are helping to fuel terrorism. BBC consistently frame Christian persecution as farmer herders clashes. That is what they have been doing. They refuse to call it what it is. Why does BBC do this, my people? Because I've been asking myself. Because acknowledging the genocide will require Britain to take a position, and Britain benefit from this status quo that is happening here. Can you see what is happening? Let me yield my mic here, because if I want to continue, I think we will not finish today, and I will not sleep today. Let me yield my mic here. 1 million, you have the mic before I continue, if time will permit.
Hello, Sister Tutor.
Yeah.
Please kindly accept. I kindly pick the approval of Madam Betty. I'm trying to pick it up from here. I can't just
She's
accept
on
now.
mic. She's on speaker. She's on
Yes,
speaker.
I am. Are
Okay.
you
Okay.
talking to
I
me?
can.
Because
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you are hearing me. I was talking the other time and the thing kicked me out.
Ah, I wasn't
Yes, I
hearing.
observe
Oh,
it. Yes, I observe it. So I was trying to bring you back.
okay, go
It's
down.
not
I'll bring
coming.
you up again. 1 million, go ahead.
Thank you very much, Auntie Tutos. I know because of your time, and good evening, everyone. Mommy Betty, good evening. Holland, good evening. There's not much time to start greeting everybody. My greetings to Auntie Abigail and Sister Mary, Vincent, Ancestral, and every one of us that have been here. And I'll see my boss on the comment section. Anyway, it is well. So, Auntie Tutos, you just took us so far, and you opened, our eyes, to so many things. You've said a lot, but there's a clear message as well to all these European communities, whatsoever they call themselves, and also the so-called Chinese. So we understand where they are coming from, but the clear message there is that they should be very, very careful in whatever they are supporting. Number one, it is very, very quick to come out and say and make statements. But when the people, the owners of the land, reject you, there is nothing you can do about it. So just forget about that Nigeria of 18. So because all this while, you people have been seeing Nigeria, placing Nigeria in wherever you think you are. When you just say Nigeria, look at even Chinese will still come out and tell you they're supporting Nigeria. I will not ask you not to support anything you want to support. You can support terrorists, you can welcome them, you can do a business with them, do anything you want to do with them. We don't have any problem with that. As a matter of fact, there is an ongoing genocide in Nigeria against Christians, and it has been happening, in different forms. You know, see, neither kidnapping, neither raping, neither burning of houses, burning down of churches, in any way, neither by Dangote trucks. So all these things are well planned and well calculated genocide that has been going on for a very long time. Because, you know, sometimes when you want to talk, it seems like maybe you don't know what you are saying, and it seems like, you know, to some other people, they say, is it not just a mistake, a trailer, just fair break? As they'll say, it's fair break. May God have mercy on you, because the day that it will happen to you, you will be you will be somewhere that in the land of no return. Then that is when you now realize that it wasn't a mistake. Because the way tell me any country, even in African country, that you can use to compare this complex state called Nigeria, this failed state called Nigeria. Well, so it has been happening for a very long time, you know, and you know, all these countries like this Chinese, European, and all this, they are not even counting Africa, because all of them, they are just pockets. They are just in the pocket of this terrorist state called Nigeria. Yeah, because now they have they are very close. They understand. They smell. They always smell the coffee, but they can't say anything because they are all compromised. So now the main base of this Nigerian failed state and terrorist government has already lined with all these European, British or European, all these people. That is the reason why they have been committing all this genocide. We all know the way they do it. It's broad daylight now. You know, they attack broad daylight, do all these things. Even if the ones in the ragtag could not penetrate, they come in army uniform. You know, they kidnap people. You know, they unalive people, broad daylight, and nothing will happen. It's either they tell you that it's an accidental discharge, or, you know, in any way they put it, that is how it will just go. So all these things has been going on and on and on and on. And it is very, very clear and obvious that these people have an agenda. So, but the good thing is that we are Biafrans. So, like what I was saying, that those people who are supporting Nigeria, we don't have problem with you. Support Nigeria. You understand? But when you are supporting Nigeria, have it in mind that there is already a state within a state. So if you fail to recognize that, when you fail to recognize that state within a state, that means you are not telling yourself the truth, because you people should just go and check history and check where we are coming, where we are coming from. And the earlier, you know, most of you understand, the better for you. So when you are saying you are supporting Nigeria, remember, you go and check the map. You understand? Because we have a map. So try to recognize that state within a state already, you know, that has an army that is defending her people. Don't ignore them. Forget about those things that the Nigerian terrorist government themselves, you know, have been doing, because you know all this why they have been committing all these atrocities, you know, making sure that even though you all are aware of the atrocity, but because of your interest, you all have decided to keep quiet, because after all, you don't even care to know where those interests. Am I still coming out, please?
Yes, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay.
Hear you.
Okay, thank you. So because you don't even know where those interests, you don't care where those interests that you have is coming from. So all you just know that whenever you just land Lagos or Abuja, then you just know that you are in Nigeria. Once the judge give you permission, or in the name of Nigeria, now do you need permission? You don't need permission. Then you can go anywhere, even those places that they are telling you that is the worst, most dangerous place. As long as there's maybe something that is of your interest, as long as you continue to give them a weapon to terrorize the indigenous people, so that you and displace them, so you'll be able to be getting those your interests, maybe, you know, in your own selfish way, you know, from the back door, just like as we people have been enjoying, because there's nobody that you will give a wolf for, you know, that there's nobody that you give a wolf that we will not want to take. But the way it is now, I know that they are corrupt government, they are corrupt people, But you see, Donald Trump is for humanity. You understand? He is for humanity. He is not for all these things people are just trying to politicize here. It's not going to work. So my stand here is that when people are trying to claim that you are supporting Nigeria, please try to recognize that state within a state, which is Biafra. You understand? We are not hiding. We are not criminals. We are not terrorists. We are not anything those people call us. So make sure you recognize that, because I know that you all have already ganged up for a very long time to kidnap our leader, because you all saw today coming. So because the coming of Donald Trump to Nigeria is going to expose so many things, and including all these countries, most of these European countries, including Finland and UK. So, and even this European Union, definitely, you know, you're gonna get it, because the atrocities people have committed against humanity, and still yet you still think that you can stand at this point with all these evidences that's overwhelming everywhere. You think you can stand and support evil, just like the way you people have been supporting evil. Supporting evil. You are recognizing a state that commits genocide against innocent citizens. If those kind of things happen to you, how will you feel? Something that you know that nobody will do to you, which will do to your son or your family. Not to talk of in your territory. It was committed in another place, and hostages was taken away for good how many years? You don't even care. Now, this is the same evil that you want to base on and start supporting it. We are Biafrans, we are not Nigerians. You understand? So that resources and all those interests, if you have, make sure you go and check the map of the Biafran people. When you check the map very well, then you know where your interests are. You understand? So that whenever you say you are supporting Nigeria, you will know exactly you will know exactly the boundaries where Nigeria has crossed. If you think that it is like before, I swear to Almighty God, with the last drop of our blood, instead it is not going to be as business as usual. Talk less of now the American government. The good thing is that we, the Biafran people, we give them, we will support them, we will work with them, we will welcome them. We are the owners of the land. You understand? You see that Biafran territory, those things that people have been benefiting for long, that has made, if you like, you bring the whole weapon that you think you have. Before you will succeed, you will make sure that both we that is abroad, both we that is in the homeland, you will make sure that none of us is even existing again. But if we continue to exist, you know that you will never have any peace, and that interest will never work as long as you continue to support evil. We have volunteered for a very long time. Even our leader, Mazinab Kano, you people ganged up to kidnap. It was not enough for you. You also ganged up because of your selfish interest to arrest our prime minister, thinking that it is going to move us, accusing him of nonsense charges that you could not even convict him for. You think that it is going to stop us? You people, are you okay? You called him names, I called him all that, but it's the same government that is going to the Washington DC. It is the same government. Just wait, like Donald Trump. Let America remember all these evils that all of you have gone on to do. You people are trying to cover it. You people are going to prove the crime that Mazinab Kano has committed, that Nigerian government kidnapped him, holding him. For that reason, you are supporting Nigerian government. You think that we are crazy. You see that Biafra land? You people should come and penetrate and let us see. We have already defended it for a good 3 years. Nigerian government they have not succeeded. For good 3 years, they have not succeeded in bringing down our defense, which is a very solid defense. You see, this time around, including all those criminals in our land, because I'm just waiting for Donald Trump to let them step their foot on Biafra land. You don't know how mad we are. You will think that it is this one that we are talking on. Many of us are really going to volunteer to come back home and make sure that we are. You see, all the whole politicians, all of you, you see that Biafra territory. Both all these criminals. If you are in China, you are in Biafra land. Pack your things and start living. Just pack your. If you are in China, you are anything, any company, all those things. You know that we have already told you people before, and we have never uplifted that ban. So you people have been operating and enjoying all these things on top of our blood. So when you are supporting Nigeria, just know that Biafra has a boundary. There is a state within a state. Nigeria is a failed state. As for we, the Biafran people, Nigeria does not exist. So when the American government is coming, we are going to welcome them. We are going to give them anything, every support, anything. Even though we have army already, they are going to work with our army. The Biafra Liberation Army people, they are going to, and this time around, let me see any of all these Janjaweed stooge, including all those small ones, both local government chairman, all these saboteurs. We, by that time, we will use our hand to be fishing all of you one by one. I hope people are getting the point, because we are getting to that stage. We are not joking anymore. You understand? So if you know that you are still in Biafra land, if you know you are in America, you are anywhere, pack your things and go to the north. Remain where you are, because this time around, this is life and death. We are not giving up. We are not backing down. We are in support in the United States of America, coming to Nigeria, because the atrocities and the evil we have now seen. It is very, very clear that even all these Nigeria Janjaweed, their allies, and all these British and all these evil Janjaweed people, you will never succeed. If you think that it is going to be like you are going to succeed with the power of gun and bullet or anything, you can never succeed. We are already dead. You see, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, if you people do not undo what you people have done to release him, the shame and the disgrace that is going to befall all of you, you people will never stand it. Just wait and see. You think that all this evil you are doing, hiding and suppressing everything, thinking that the truth will not surface. You see, your own people will be against you when the time comes, because this evil and these atrocities that you people are supporting is too much and it's obvious. But we, the Biafran people, we keep resisting. Just know that there's a state within the state, which is the Biafran land. It is no longer Nigeria. So whatever that is your interest you have in Nigeria, you're supporting Nigeria, go ahead and support Nigeria, but do not trespass our territory, because we are Biafrans and we are not Nigeria. Then when you are trying to trespass our territory, you have to negotiate and make sure you talk to the Biafran government. Thank you very much. I'm going to yield my mic here.
Well, let's listen to this.
Nigeria is ready for the American military.
Well, leave that in.
You don't trust on the military armament of your country.
Hold on. Please, not everybody I thought you should listen. Your country are not taking care of a terrorist. And his voice is America that you want to praise. Isn't that funny? On a more serious note, how do you stand with that one? Yeah? Let them challenge them, but don't let Tinubu tell you that go away. We are waiting for you. And let him hear that. No, let him try it. America, you are waiting for America. With what? With the weapon you bought from them, Abi? No, with the weapon you bought from them.
That was the former aviation minister.
But they bought weapon from America. And the man that they gave you those weapons, you think he doesn't have 10 times more than that before he gave you some? What ammunition do you have to face America? Let us be sincere here.
Anika already said Nigeria is ready for the American military.
Well, leave that in.
You don't trust on the military armament of your country.
Hold on. Please, not everybody I thought you should listen. Your country are not taking care of a terrorist. And his voice is America that you want to praise. Isn't that funny? On a more serious note, how do you start with that one? Yeah? Let them challenge them, but don't let Tinubu tell you that go away. We are waiting for you. And let him hear that. No, let him try it. America, you are waiting for America. With what? With the weapon you bought from them, Abi? No, with the weapon you bought from them.
That was the former aviation minister.
But they bought weapon from America. And the man that they gave you those weapons, you think he doesn't have 10 times more than that before he gave you some? What ammunition do you have to face America? Let us be sincere here.
My sister, Auntie Tutos, you see how they have been deceiving themselves.
The United States cannot stand by while such atrocities are happening in Nigeria and numerous other countries. It's not only Nigeria, it's all over. We stand ready, willing, and able to save our great Christian population around the world. This is not going to happen. The killing of Christians is not going to happen. The United States cannot stand by while such atrocities are happening in Nigeria and numerous other countries. It's not only Nigeria, it's all over. We stand ready, willing, and able to save our great Christian population around the world. This is not going to happen. The killing of Christians is not going to happen. The United States cannot stand by while such atrocities are happening in Nigeria and numerous other countries. It's not only Nigeria, it's all over. We stand ready, willing, and able to save our great Christian population around the world. This is not going to happen. The killing of Christians is not going to happen.
It is not going to happen. Yes, so Biko, I think we have to continue this pace tomorrow. Maybe we'll call it part 2. Hey, how many hands are up? 1, 2, 3,
And
4.
it's, in fact,
Oh, Gidi. I think we have to continue tomorrow. It's almost midnight.
Sister Tuto, where
Can you allow me just
is
for
when you want to
China?
quench?
Just only 1 second.
Wait. I don't know how to start to share the time. Let us agree. Should we continue this space tomorrow? We call it part 2.
Already, you can sleep.
Yeah.
Leave the space on. You have co-hosts. Make 2 co-hosts. Leave the space. You can go to your bed. Leave it on.
Auntie Tutus, if you observe the atmosphere now, if you ignore all this hand here, hey, problem go dey. Let them talk. You caused it now. You see what you just read now. I let them to talk, because even be myself, I hold myself, my bed, no verse here.
Sister Tuto, you better complain.
Okay, Mary, use 3 minutes. After
Oh,
Mary, I think no, Vincent came before Mary.
please now. I will just leave very soon. Please now. Please.
Okay. Yala.
Yeah, thank you. Vincent, please. I'm sorry, because I will just I will go back to listening. Yes, my people. Adiama, fine woman, God bless lady. Abasene Kurion. For the China, Kumi said, because they are terrorists, they are the people feeding you with evil, their own population. In European, let me tell you, even in Africa, China doesn't come to land and employ the indigenous people. Am I lying? Biafran, Nigeria allocated fools
No
where their children in everywhere.
talk.
They are feeding them with good food. China will come to your land. Who is feeding them? China will employ the illiterate beggars, Amajiri, in China to come and work to them. People who don't even know to school. You are talking about Nigeria of Amajiri. You don't talk about Nigerian China, Amajiri. Where they are living in the street, not even house. You see their city shining, they use their own children, even here in Europe.
Let me correct you, please. No person. May support you now. Prison inmates that they bring. All those people they bring now, people that they bring. So all of them.
Where we are living, they are taken in Europe, here, China. Please, Donald Trump, let me tell you, you know about it, of course. Even so-called where they are fighting, or coming to help them. Please, can you remember me those this man fighting for sure,
Okay.
the country? Russian talk. Fighting for them is Russia. Can you go there? Their women go to Asia country. Let me tell you, you can't become second slave to the China and Russia. That is the truth. They should tell you who you are. Because wherever they are, they bring their slave. They can never employ the citizen. They come to your land and use you. I'm not even talking about Nigeria, because they find safe haven in Nigeria, but not in Biafra land. I'm still saying it. There is different country. Since in our forefathers, because China, Kumi, use his own mouth, the terrorists of nation, said that China can come, the 419. The you people knows about when we have chance, Ariara, by God's grace tomorrow, God will help you. Make the part 2. Because me, myself, I have a lot to tell Biafrans. Of my yesterday, I forgot. We have rainbow tree. It's only for my life, only 2 nations, only 2 countries. I heard about rainbow tree. China come to destroy everything. They are not after, even oil yourself, they don't smell it because they can use plastic. They use all the fake thing to fake everything and you will die. Can't you see? I'm telling you, go and look for it. You people will go school. China is after what? Not even the minerals. They are after gas and they are after your own organic things to use it and grow their own places with fake things. They come to your land and take your seat of your nature because you're very, very stupid. Those people is evil. America is fighting for fake from China. If you don't know, that man we call the Greek, what did they call of the, I'm not an English person. They are all with China. Can they talk about Japan? Japan will be the next of Biafra. Europe wake up from very, very fast. Why the whole world not talk about Japan, the whole head of the world? Why is China of slavery of new world? Because they turn their people to slave and you find safe heaven in Nigeria. But Biafra land is no go area. We promise you people that. This one is not a joke. God Almighty, the nature hear us. We will never. You can't buy us from Britain. Find China because that is the next slave. They use their own people as slave and they find Nigeria as a terrorist of no way, no country, no name, nothing to talk about. The way Nigeria live, that is the way China live. Forget that they are camouflage of the mirror. Using their own people. Phone, they produce phone. Can you tell China, the poorest people know how to operate phone? In their own nation, in their own country? They are still even worse than the Karabare. Worse than the creek in Nigeria. I'm telling you, go there and you will see it by yourself. Let them tell you. You're dancing with the mirror where it can break any time, but you cannot repair it. Yes, now we tell you guys. So Biafra, wake up. Don't ever listen to them, mock them, useless them, because this time they cannot take us. They cannot take what belongs to us. Because Britain is the head. So Donald Trump, they say in America, you people be the funding. Kumi of terrorists said it. I'm still standing with it. Come and tell them, come and use your power. Come and tell them, if you said we are the one and we are going to destroy them because we are the one sending them, as you said, as Kumi said, that is my point. You understand? And China coming, they will buy your glory and put you to the mud because they are the worst people. They are not coming. Our forefathers, me, myself, I know as a palm oil. Time will come, I will tell you guys. Palm oil. Now they come. It stopped from 19, from Obasanjo. Obasanjo can't introduce them. Obasanjo introduce the gas and the oil to the ground. Go and ask. That is why he seized the phone, so that you will not have communication. Just like the genocide of Biafra. Go and call them and go on. Because we are ready for all of them.
I thought you say it's 1 minute.
No, they should go and call them. Because gas, not even take. Now
Are
our
you hearing
oil,
me?
the palm oil, now they
Can
come
anybody
for.
hear me?
After
Sister
they
Tito.
discover oil, will become a
Hello, Sister
genocide.
Tito, can you hear?
Hearing me at
So,
all?
my people, I stop here.
I can
Thank
hear
you
you. I
very
can hear
much
you.
for the opportunity. China, no chance. We are ready for you guys.
Tomorrow we will
Thank you.
extend.
Sister Tito, can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear her. I think she can hear me now.
You know what? Meriteka, sorry, my dear sister. You have spoke well, and there is still much in you to speak out. No, but we are just trying to manage. We're supposed to have shut down the space by 8. According to Sister Toto, he won't like to take. But I plead with you, please. That's why I know I saw this topic that no, it's not going to end just like this. It's going to take part 2. or by the grace of God, God make it up with us. Tomorrow, our sister will engage the space again. We will hit it on. We are just at the peak edge of this topic, making a very valid. You just open up the one.
Yeah, what I will do, the 4 hands that we have up here, we will take the 4 hands, and then by God's grace, tomorrow we will continue with it.
Continue with it. Good. That's good. Okay, so just let's take the next person. No, like let's manage like 3 or 5 minutes. 15 minutes, okay, at least, at most.
Am I allowed?
Yes, let's
I don't know what happened.
Mommy Betty, you are going to make your last submission, and now you host us now. Just be patient. Let's give Ancestra, Vincent, and Auntie Abigail the privilege to speak. 5 minutes, then
is it
you'll
now
be there
or
to crown it up and put up.
I think Vincent will go first.
Okay.
Okay.
Ladies first, just give to our sister.
Minister Abigail, are you there? Minister Abigail, are you there? Thank you, Vincent, for that. Minister Abigail.
Yeah.
Okay,
yes,
you have the mic. Vincent said you should go first before. 1 million.
Okay, thank you so much. It's
1 million.
Thank you so much. It's still on this Chinese thing, seriously. Thank you so much, everyone. Honorable Tutor, you have really elaborated what this Chinese interest is in a very deep format. And that is what is happening, and they felt they have to speak. I want to tell Nigerians who may be listening and everyone listening that the President Donald Trump we are talking about here does not give a damn. Before, when he entered, when he was speaking to the European communities, I watched it. He told them that for them, those who have kept some countries down, that it is time for them to get away. He just threw it for them. That time has come for them to get away. It was a message he sent to them. So I want to tell China and every other person they're partnering with that the President Donald Trump we are talking about here did not consult them when he made the pronouncement, and will not consult them when he's going to get into that shithole country. And if they think they want to challenge him with their allies, to challenge America on Nigerian soil, then Nigerians must expect the worst. Maybe that is what they want to do. For Nigerians listening, Chinese engagement in Nigeria is the worst thing that happened to Nigerians. It's a bane of Nigeria and a bane of Africa. A lot of concerns have been raised regarding Chinese engagement in Nigeria everywhere. Is it the debt and the lending practices that they are cheating them, giving them a lot of excessive loan terms to pay? Is it the environmental degradation? Everything that has spoiled. As we are talking today, right now, they are scared. They are afraid that America should not get in and get some of their men bombed or exterminated, because all of them are there excavating natural resources, aiding the terrorism going on in the whole of Nigeria. The Chinese are doing it. I said it yesterday also. Reports coming from there, those who were caught and released, whereas one of the kidnappers are Chinese. They are Chinese citizens. So Nigerians, Trump is not coming to invade Nigeria as China has invaded all of you. China may not have come with weapons to invade you. They have already invaded you in a lot of ways, economically and otherwise. In fact, they actually came with weapons too, indirectly handing over this weapon to the terrorists from the Funtajalo. They brought them, I am telling you, they brought them in. They're partly part of what is going on. Just for that natural resources they are digging there. And that natural resources they're digging there, as you said it, they have already evaluated Nigeria as not being capable to repay their loans, a lot of those billions. Honestly, Nigeria does not have such money anymore. They are making mouth. You can see the way things are going. Nigeria is not like before again. Their mineral resources are given out away. They are not paying anything freely to Europe, freely to China, freely to France. So France too is in Nigeria doing the same thing China is doing because they know that China is doing it and they will do it. Nigeria is equally owing France and the Paris Club. So whatever they are digging from that country is what? Is to pay part of, is to continue to see if they can recoup their money, the loan they have given to Nigeria. And that is why they are what? Scared. They don't want Trump to come in. But I want to tell them that Trump only answered the call of God. When Christians and everybody is shouting, God, please intervene. Intervene. God said, who will I send? And Trump says, send me. And if all of them say they haven't prayed for God's intervention, they lie. Now, for the Christians, for the pastors who are not talking, what have you been asking for? You have been asking for God's intervention. When Moses went up to the mountain and heard voices, he don't know what voices he heard. He was expecting God in a way to come out physically, right? God does not work in that way. He has already told you. So I'll be surprised if the pastors who want to now discredit whatever they call it is a false claim or our claim. The claim, everybody knows and evidence is there that Christian genocide is taking place. And they have already asked for prayers for God to intervene. And God is intervening in this way. And they are telling God, they are like practically telling God, this is not the kind of intervention we want. That will be so laughable, right? That is laughable. I am like laughing. God has provided a solution and you guys do not want it. You want it in your own way. Unfortunately, God said, I remind them, I am not man and I do not walk in the way of man. He has chosen a liberator. And that will happen. Chinese, you can cry blood. For the time has come for you all to leave Africa, to develop, and leave the people you guys have oppressed for several years, decades, centuries. Time has come for Biafra to be free. And if it is in this way, we welcome it. We welcome President Donald Trump Pentagon. To hell with China. China is a bad influence to the world already. They should have gone to ask the people of Iran if President Donald Trump took permission from them when he entered Iran and dropped that mighty weapon that destroyed the facility there. They should have gone. When we thought Russia would have helped them because they are all allies. Where you see China, you see Russia. Where you see Russia, you see China. And China and Russia, they were all helping Iran to develop that mass facility of nuclear weapon. But when Trump went there and dropped that one dose or two, we did not see them come around. So Nigerians, do not be fooled by whatever the Chinese is sending to you. Whatever they are saying, they are deceiving you. I am saying it. When the time comes, we shall all know what is happening. But I want to tell them that President Donald Trump is not taking any permission from any of them. He will do it, and he will do it fast enough, and it is coming. Thank you so very much. I yield my mic here.
All right, thank you very much, Minister. I appreciate that 6 minutes. Please, the next person just manage 5 minutes. Please, I plead with you, Mother Betty. You are in charge, but please let Vincent speak. I just Ancestral, please bear with us. We won't be able to bring you up. Please,
Yeah, let
tomorrow
Vincent go
everybody
ahead.
will have the grant. So Vincent, please take the floor for just 5 minutes, and Madam Betty will speak. Then, if I'm given permission, I won't take more than just 2 minutes, and we'll close with the sitter tutor.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, COS original, Mr. Snow. Thank you all for the good work you are doing for us. Yes, the topic is very, very interesting. There is power in in Robin, and diplomatic engagement, sit at home. You see China, they are like devil. Our people said, Ekwensu kwakọrọ na-aba onye mmeri abịago kwakọrọ onye mmeri ka Chineke bụ. Let them pack their bag and baggages and leave Biafra land, because they have they have been milking Biafra for long, using it to develop their place. And the so-called zoo is busy coming to them, borrowing. And they are borrowing there to show you how evil they are. They are not even asking, the one you borrowed before, what did you use it for? But they like, whenever they say, we are going to China to borrow, they will always give to them, because it is planned business. But you see, US said, United States, they will build you and they will destroy you also. They will build you, they will bring you down. If China try to play with United States of America, let them just know that they are using their hand to bring their downfall. Because China today, it is because of US. That is why China, people are now, many countries are now talking about China, hearing their name, the name of their country. If not US, you cannot hear wait, who is China before? 30 years ago, 35 years ago, who know China? China no see road anywhere now. But United States of America have built them, and they now believe that they can now talk when US talk. But my joy is that our God do all things in his own time. For you to see Donald Trump, for God to save him for good 3-time attempt of killing, it is for a day like this. Because God always know who to send for a mission. That is why he sent Moses. That is why he can see he sent our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He also sent our prime minister, and now he also sent our APM. Both of them are working as if they are one. They are one. If you see this one working, it will look as if that is the other person that is working. Today you see Trump waging war here and there. For many years, this genocidal war has been there. China never say anything. They are supporting it. France are there bringing terrorists inside bush. When they drop them with chopper aircraft, they will be telling them, go inside. You see them, Fulanis from nowhere, occupy the land, try to conquer the owners of the land. But right from time, Biafra, our forefathers in Biafra have rejected them from the beginning. That is why nothing they can do that will make them to overcome us or to overthrow us or to even chase us out of our land, because we reject them. And as we reject them, so also our land will reject them. United States of America, you are welcome in Biafra land, 100%, 101%. You are welcome. Come and mount your military base, so that all the enemy of Biafra, all those people coming to kill us, they will leave our land immediately. All those Fulani terrorists that they have emerged on their military, they will leave our land immediately. Because once you mount your military base,
All right, Vincent.
yeah,
Hello, Master Vincent. Thank you very much. Just take 1 minute to summarize and submit. Okay?
okay, no problem.
We just want to manage
No
the 5
problem.
minutes, please. I plead
Thank
with you.
you.
Thank you.
I've already dropped my message. Thank you. I end my mic from here. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Mama Betty,
Thank
the
you.
mic is yours, ma.
Yes,
You
thank
can
you.
make
Thank
your
you so
submission
much.
so that
Yes, on this very Chinese issue, I still stand on the existing protocol, my people. We have all heard a lot about what was said by our sister tutors, 1 million, Sister Abigail, and everyone. We have all deliberated on this Chinese issue a lot. And everyone should know that all these countries, Chinese and Europeans, they are the ones who are that's the driving force behind what Nigeria government is doing, because as we all know very well, Nigeria has never produced anything in their lives, not toothpick, common toothpick. They cannot produce. They have a Jokuta still, but they cannot even produce a toy gun. So Chinese, they are looking for gas, oil, gold mining, coal from Enugu, and all these things. But as a country like China, it beats my imagination that they are not able to process common warning, little warning from Trump. Trump is not going to fight Nigerians. He never said so. Because the same Nigeria has once said that, in fact, let me start it this way. They have once used America to fight Boko Haram during the Chibok girls. I don't know if some of you still remember. And they had a plan on how to get those Chibok girls back by going there to gas these people, the terrorists. And before they got there, all these terrorists were wearing masks, showing that Nigeria is such an unreliable country. They already informed those terrorists. Now, when President Trump said that he's going to come and fish out all those terrorists, he meant it. And he's not going to fight Nigeria, he's going to fight the terrorists. But when you look at it on the other way hand, you will see that Nigerians, they say that they proscribed IPOB as terrorists. So we are the only terrorists in Nigeria, isn't it? Now, when Trump said, I'm coming to get the terrorists killing Christians, why is Nigeria against Donald Trump, the president of America, the most powerful man on earth, when he said he's coming to get the terrorists, which is the IPOB, isn't it? Why are they worried? Why are they troubled? This is to tell you that Nigeria, you can never rely or trust them. They were using our oil and gas, everything that we have, all the mineral resources, to get China to come and colonize them again. So any Nigeria here listening, that mineral resources, those of you who are saying, oh, Trump is coming to get your mineral resources, of what use has that your mineral resources been for you? How has it ever benefited you? All they do is to go and get loan upon the minerals they sell, upon the gold they sell in Zamfara. Everything, the ones in Sambisa forest called Californium, they will sell all that, bank the money abroad for themselves and their children. So those of you who are now being very complicit, speaking from one side of your mouth to the other, it is shame on all of you. But you know what? We do not care. This time around, that mineral resources, we will use it for our own benefit. But before we get there, please, Biafrans, my plea to all of us is that we should step up our game. It won't be long before we will get there. Thank you, Biafrans, and all must continue to help Biafra. Thank you so much. My special greetings go to
thank
my
you.
leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and the APM, Mazi Ogenkere. Thank you all, and have a very good night.
Thank you, Mother Betty.
Yeah, my co-host, Minister
Sister
Snow,
Tuto.
is here. Thank you, ma'am.
You have really stand by. Huh?
Minister Snow is here.
Sister Tuto, are you there?
Speaker. Minister Snow.
Mr. Snow.
Yeah, he'll be the last speaker when
Oh,
we close. Minister Snow, are you there?
Hey, Chimo. I'm not coming on your
I'm a senior bonnet.
Amedio.
Condo, my dear.
Please, COS. Sorry that I'm interjecting. I wrote you a message on your WhatsApp. Please check.
Okay, I'll respond to you right after the space. I
Okay.
would actually call you right after the space.
Okay.
Okay. Greetings, Biafrans. Greetings, everyone. My sis, why are you laughing? My people, you know this Igbo, nothing sweet past Igbo, so I got to speak Igbo once, you know. Dalun, everyone. I really want to appreciate you all for holding the line all this while, and I'm expecting that when this space goes down, someone else will also open the space, and we can just continue the conversation. There is a lot going on right now in the media space, and there is a lot we can all talk about. But I'm so sorry, I'm just jumping in. I know I've been in the space in and out. It's other engagements. I know we are all busy here, so I'm not taking that away from anybody. So, but I appreciate everyone who has been here, who has been holding the line. My utmost greetings and respect to our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the Lion of Biafra. Everybody saw him in the court today. Are you not proud of that man? As an Igbo man, is it not your dream to be like such a man who can stand in the face of terror and call terror its name? So I appreciate him for, showing us that side of him that we have all missed, that we all long to see every day. That's that part that empowers us to keep doing what we're doing. Because once you finish seeing our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in that light, you can't just just continue to fire on. So I appreciate him and I thank God for keeping him for us. I beg Okika Abiyama, who has given him strength, to keep giving him strength. All our leaders, Mazi Simon, our APM, Mazio Genkere, I pray that our God in heaven will give our APM the knowledge to continue these wonderful negotiations for Biafra. And to each and every one of us, may God bless our pocket, bless us richly, so that we can continue to do the needful, fund our liberation. It is very, very important that everybody realize what our sister Betty has just said in her final submission. It is of utmost importance that we step up our game. I know it is hard on everybody, but this is the time. To whom much is given, much is expected. The international community, Donald Trump, and the American people are giving us even much to work with. So we have to put in much more effort. So Bikono, greetings everyone. My deputy admin, my own deputy, Abigail, thank you so much for that submission and everyone who has spoken. But I want to stand on the existing protocols, my dear. I just want to borrow that from you. Obe Chicago, Tottiville, OJ, Rage and Fury, Eunice, greetings everyone. Uncle Ben Owabafam, tutors, I can't say without greeting you, my dear. Thank you for the good job. Nkodinamba, Holland, and every one of us who is here, may God continue to bless you all. I just want to speak on a little thing today. I'm sorry if it's not in line with the conversation that you're having right now, but I believe it will also be in it. What you're seeing going on in the media today is because of the lobbyists and the lobbying engagement. You can speak from here, from now till tomorrow, without a perfect lobbying engagement with the right people. You might never get that opportunity, this opportunity that we're having today. The organization IPOB, they were defrauded by the fraudulent Bruce Fein, who claimed to be a lobbyist, but he's not, and in all those years, they never got any of this. But when you have a right lobbying firm and they're doing a right lobbying engagement, this is what you get. You get results like we're getting today. So that's the part lobbying pays, and that's the power of lobbying in this kind of engagement and movement that we're doing right now. But this is what I wanted to speak on. who are the enemies? Who are actually the enemies of the people? With all that is going on today, you've seen pastors, so-called pastors, men of God, I don't know if they're men of God or men of demon, that have come up rearing their ugly heads, speaking and saying all sort of trash. You've seen amplified celebrities, the people, the so-called Nigerians, take as their role models. People like Sheon Kuti and all of them, and all the people who are talking about resources and how America wants to take their resources. These are the enemies. These are the people I consider as the enemies. All those who are confusing the unknowing citizens of what you call Nigeria, the indigenous people, the people who don't know any better. All these people who are living in diaspora, who have seen and tested good life, but continue to tell those who live within the territory called Nigeria that it is exploitation of their resources that is making the United States speak about handling the terrorists, not toppling their government. These are the people I consider the enemies. China is an enemy of life. Now you talk about China. China hangs politicians, fraudulent and criminal politicians in their country. They literally execute them with their families. I want people to understand. They don't just kill you. They don't just execute these people that are fraudulent as, in their countries. They kill them and kill their lineage so that such blood does not come back in their system to corrupt their system. And mind you, those people might not really be corrupt as you know it, because China is corrupt too. So these are the people that the government deem corrupt, or the people that their corruption is glaring in the face. China deals with them by execution that involves the whole family. But the same China funds criminal politicians in Nigeria, loans them money that they know that they are not using for the people. Because in every loan, there's a contract on, okay, this is what we're using this money for. And China has its presence in Nigeria. So they know clearly that these things, they know that the money that they have been loaning Nigeria is not for whatever reason they are loaning them the money. So China is an enemy of your life. China hates you so much. They want you all who exist in that territory called Nigeria dead. If you ask me, that's what I would say. They want each and every one dead. Throughout the killing of the indigenous population, China has not said a word. China has not said a single word about the killing of the people. Neither has the European Union. All these people talking about the what is it called? The sovereignty of Nigeria. And that reminds me, China, what about the sovereignty of Indonesia? Or don't people know that China is trying to take part of Indonesia by the sea? By is it by the side of the sea or whatever? Um, I can't remember what that area is, but they want the South China Sea area. They want to take that part from Indonesia. They threatened so many times in the past of how they're going to even carrying their firefighter jets, displaying on their air and all of that. What about these people's sovereignty? These are the people that you are actually threatening their sovereignty. The United States is only offering to take away the terrorists that are killing the people. Now, you that live in the territory called Nigeria, your other enemies are your pastors, your imams. You claim that the killings is not Christians. Oh, more Muslims are even killed in the north. So how can you call it a Christian genocide? Okay, it is ethnic cleansing and a genocide against both Christians and Muslims.
So these people really want you Muslims to die. They want you all who are Muslims to be wiped out. That's what it means. These are your enemies. Your enemies are not far-fetched. The politicians who their children are in diaspora studying are telling you about the resources that they are using the money of the resources to send their family in diaspora. Somebody like Nwike who is buying houses for his children in the United States. All these people are the ones telling you about resources that you don't even know the color. Do you know the color of your oil? Do you know how many oil wells you have? You don't know none of this. Countries that has natural resources, places like Qatar who use their oil, go in there and see how Qatar is. The benefits that you have for having natural resources. None of that exists where you are. But you're worried about people who want to come and take care of those who are killing you. All those your fellow countrymen and women who are dead today, what killed them? Was it where they were defending their resources? No. The fact that you hear that China has the highest illegal mining in Nigeria, what does that tell you? Every now and then you see Chinese people arrested for illegal mining and they are sent back to their country and all of that. What does that tell you? The terrorists in the north, as the report has it, harnessed over $9 billion that they used to fund their terrorism. That's not including the payments from the Nigerian terrorist state. Like what our Minister of Information played yesterday in his program, reminding us when the Nigerian government paid the terrorists 100 billion naira to stop killing for 2 years. Oh my goodness. To stop killing for 2 years. So it's not like, oh, we don't want you guys to kill anymore. For 2 years, please, you got to stop this killing. And those ones were mad because they asked for 160 billion and they gave them 100 billion. So it didn't cut it for them. They kept doing their killing. All the people that spoke about that, cried about the killing. Oh, our people are dying. I'm not talking about the church pastors because, hey, they've been killing, burning churches, and none of the pastors ever say anything about their members that are killed. So many priests and pastors have been hacked to death, and there is no comment from the Islamic Khan. Because in case you don't know, Khan is an Islamic organization that exists in Nigeria. So these are your enemies. All these celebrities that you build their platforms, you follow them, you idolize them, these are your enemies. All these anchors on the news media who cannot report about the killing of your fellow citizen men and women, but today are telling you that those who are coming to save you are your enemy. These are your enemies. These are the people you look out to know these are the people that are after your life. It is very important. It is very, very important that you know who your enemies are. If you know who your enemies are, you will know how to avoid them. You will know how to treat them when they come at you. Your enemy is Channels TV. Your enemies are in Arise. Your enemies are in Al Jazeera. Your enemies are in BBC. BBC has BBC Hausa. They never reported about the massacre, the genocide going on in the north. They have BBC Igbo that all it does is to antagonize what you are doing as Biafrans. Amongst all the international media that has reported about what is going on, BBC is the only media that twisted everything. BBC, British whatever commission it is.
Broadcasting Corporation, BBC.
Yes,
British
BBC,
Broadcasting.
British Broadcasting Commission or Corporation, whatever it is. They are the only people that twisted everything that is going on today. But guess what? I got BRGIE Media. I got the best media in the world. You bring it up, we shred it, we let the world know the truth. It's no longer when they dealt with us with their misinformation. It can happen again. All of us, we die. No, we don't die here. They die here. We will kill them before they kill us. Thank you, my brother. So that's just how it is. I bless God for the day He beautified this media, removed all the chaff that were in our midst, and situated the people that are here today. So, all of you here, I give you your flowers now. And when we get into Biafra, oh my God, you will know that I love to build bouquets. I will bring you all flowers in your different homes because you all deserve it. Your enemies, Nigerians, and those who claim to be Nigerians, your enemies. You see, I did not call you animal like I normally call you today because I want to talk to you so you can use your ears and hear. Your enemies are all these people that I mentioned to you. Stay away from them. They all have money. They make money from you listening to them and watching them. That's how they make their money. From you clicking your likes on their whatever, and they're getting hundreds of thousands of views and reposts and reshares. That's how they make their money. All those your content creators that are creating content that are not telling you the truth. I'm not talking about Governor Amuneke. Governor Amuneke is doing good. He has done a great job. He has exposed Nigeria in the right ways. But you see all these your content creators that just want to entertain you and make you forget that you're suffering and smiling. Those are your enemies. You can only die once. Eme ofu ihe ha gbaloje na this country make content say photo gbanata, and they keep entertaining you using the population that you have. These are your enemies. The earlier you know your enemies, the better for you. And your friends are BRGIE. Your friends are in Biafra Republic government in exile. Those who are speaking up for you, even though they are not within your territory where you are suffering. Those who have given up their time and everything to see that the world hears your cry, your voice. These are your friends. Appreciate your friends. Appreciate those who are doing good things for you, that your days may be long. Darling, everyone, that's all I wanted to speak on today. And if you are a Biafran, I don't see the reason why at this point we will still be begging you to do what you're supposed to do, especially those of you in diaspora. You're in diaspora. You're hearing everything that is going on now. Queue in with funding Biafra Republic government in exile. Can you make her ngwa ngwa? Can you make him her? I tell you guys this. Sometimes I actually pray. God forgive me, but this is my earnest prayer that I have prayed sometimes. I actually prayed sometimes that, you know, can the Fulani attacking ndị anọ na Nigeria ezigbo ihe? Ka ha pịa unu ezigbo ihe so that you will learn. Like that useless boy who calls himself a very dark man, that does not know that your advocacy starts with speaking the truth. Ọ bụrụ ikwu eziokwu, all these nonsense things, you think that people are not smart. Your advocacy starts from speaking the truth. Nigerians, sometimes I wish that things will happen to you so that you can learn the hard way. So that you can learn the hard way. Very dark man Potosigi, oh Buhari, Tinubu, you have failed. Your government has failed. But he refuses to tell the people the truth, what they need. He can't speak against China because On a JD, and then a keke, and all this nonsense, and they will stop him from coming in. You know. So sometimes I really wished, I really prayed that Unuga Funke Torobiat. And believe you me, it is coming. Oh, Okwandia, Okwunu na ha say, you people are saying, oh, America is coming to kill. But every day there is new terrorism going on. Every day. Since you started screaming America don't come, every day there is something that is happening in Nigeria. There is terrorism happening in one part or the other in Nigeria. Look at your media and tell yourselves the truth. Look at your media and tell yourselves the truth. There is no army in the world that recruits terrorists into their uh, their structure. Nigeria has more terrorists in the army, in the air force, in the navy, in the police, in every sector. They have more terrorists in these sectors. So how do you think that these terrorists are going to fight against one another? The ones who are wearing ragtag. Have you ever heard that Wulu Wulu, is it Wolo Wolo or whatever? You know their names is all funny. That the other one went and attacked the other ones. That those the two of them are fighting, or that ISWAP is fighting Boko Haram. You don't hear that because they have one singular purpose, one singular goal, one singular mission. And that mission is to get rid of you, to possess your land, rename your cities, and take it over. That is the singular mission they have. You that is claiming to be a Nigerian, what is your mission? What is your goal? Is your goal to come and fight the Igbo man that is speaking up for you? Is your goal to come and insert all these your nonsense divisions that that we don't care about? Is that your goal? The goal of the people after you is to take your life. The goal of the people you are fighting is to save you. Go Nwogezioku. Your goal, who does it align with? Do you align your goal with those who want to kill you or those who want to save you? As a Biafran, you better rise up and do what you're supposed to do. Because I promise you all, man, I promise you all in diaspora, we will take very strong measures against indigenous Biafrans in diaspora who refuse to do what they are supposed to do. Do not say we didn't tell you. Do not say we didn't say. When the time comes, yes, we're going to get Biafra and we're going to have Biafra in a way where the generations that we're going to leave Biafra for, they will appreciate what we have done and they will make sure that no saboteurs like yourselves will exist in our land. That will never bless you all. Make anything you that somebody else will open in space. Thank you so much. Mazinko Dinamba, go ahead, please.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Onyeka, Biko, wait. Thank you so much, COS. God bless you for your submission. Yeah, thank you. I need to end this space now. Thank you so much, everyone. This is
Hello, Mr. Tutu, are you still there?
Yeah, 12:30 a.m. I need to go to bed. Tomorrow is another day. I promise
Can
I
anyone
will
hear me?
Space,
try.
so anybody can open space. That is that, okay? Tutor, thank you so much. Thank you, God. Another person open space, please. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so Yeah, wait, let me greet my people. It was not easy. Thank you, original COS, for that submission. I've
All
been
right,
sending.
I think I'm please.
Can you
I'm
hear
being
me?
heard.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Mama Betty, my co-host, and Holland. You guys
Thank
are a
you.
wonderful team. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. 1 million. Onyeka, Minister Abigail, everyone that spoke today, Uyaima Bawan, everyone, Vincent, I cannot remember all, Rejan Fury, I love you all. You made my day. Thank you so much. For on this topic, I will try my best to see how we can start tomorrow, same time, 3 p.m. Biafra time. Tomorrow is our fundraising. Because as we've gathered here this night, let us also gather like this tomorrow with Ije and Ejemma. Because all this talking without Ije and Ejemma, it doesn't make sense. We really need money now more than ever. Thank you so much. God bless each and every one of you. Obi Chicago, the volume was okay. I was listening also. Volume was okay. Thank you so much, everyone. And a good night from here. I believe someone else will open the space, as our CEO has said. There should be no gap. We have to continue to spread the gospel. So tomorrow we'll look at those sponsoring and then continue with this China thing, because there are so many things to